Alright, this video relates to our second 1-point application assignment. Okay, here I've drawn our 1-point perspective grid, and I think you guys should have been able to do that by now based on the information I've given you thus far. A couple things to note. You can see here I have located the vanishing point right of center. It's not completely centered, so the grid, you can see the grid is foreshortened on this side and then lengthened on the left. But the station point is still the same distance from the vanishing point, and I set the grid basically the same way. Couple things here. I have started to locate my footprints. Have the footprint of the sofa here to the right, and the overall footprint of the coffee table. Okay, I'll show you how to do that because it's round. And then I've created the footprints as well as the wire frame for the side chairs. And if you look at, just real quick, if you look at the side chairs, you can see that they are the frame height is 33 inches, and you can see just from here that if we're looking at each grid square being a foot, then just under 36 inches would be our 33-inch height. Okay, it's pretty easy to create the block required, the wire frame required for the chairs. I'll go ahead and show you guys how to create it for the sofa, and then I'll fill in the coffee table, and then I'll show you how to do the roundness of the coffee table. Okay, so I've done the footprint for the sofa, and if I look here at the dimensions of the sofa, the dimensions are really what I need here is the height, but the overall dimensions are 79 inches wide. If you want, because it's a little bit easier if you want to round to 8 inches, that's totally fine. The difference would be so minimal that you wouldn't really be able to see the difference in the drawing. It just might be a little bit easier to locate on the grid. The depth is 37 inches, and you can see here I just, to keep it simple, I just did it at 36. Again, an inch isn't going to show that much difference, so I've only done a depth of 36 inches and kept it right on the grid line. And then what we'll need here is the height, and the height is 31 inches high. So again, just to keep things relatively simple, what I'm going to do is find a height of 30 inches. Okay, and just follow this up, this lower right hand corner height, and you can actually do it off of this side too. Either way, go up. If we were to go 1, 2, 3, that would be 36 inches. We can easily, and we can eyeball it pretty easily what 30 inches would be, and then just mark that off. Then we can just, from our vanishing point, take a line from the vanishing point down through that point we just created and create that 30-inch height. Okay. Then we can fill in the back portion of our wireframe by just following a vertical line up until it meets that projection line that we just, oops, I didn't quite go high off there. Until it meets that projection line we just drew. Okay. And then we can connect those 2 points, and this creates the overall height of our sofa. Okay. Then it's just a matter of taking a vertical line up from the front 2 points, okay, and then connecting where the depth would come off of of the wall with horizontal lines. Okay? So let's find the back side of the sofa here. We can draw just really lightly just a vertical line out from that point, and then draw a horizontal line over from the height, and just go until it connects with that. Okay, then we can come back and fill this in a little bit darker so we can see it. Okay, there's the back portion, and I just realized I was doing kind of dash line, so I'll continue doing that as well. So the front portion of the sofa, we can pull a line down from the vanishing point through the corner here, and that'll give us a projection line through a space of that 30-inch height. I'm just going to start off really light, because then I can pull up from the bottom right, or sorry, bottom left-hand corner, pull that line up until it intersects with the line with that projection line I just drew. And I'll do this one dashed. Then it's just a matter of coming across horizontally and completing this. So then you have, I'll go ahead and dash this in real quick. So then we have the top of the sofa, front part of the sofa, and then the front part as it relates to the center of the room, and then this would be the actual side of the sofa, right? So that's the wireframe for the sofa. Okay, now for the coffee table, let's look at the coffee table. It is 15 inches high. Okay. So what I did in plan, let's see, do this real quick. If we have a circle in our plan, and we want to locate that in perspective, what we can do is draw a square around that, or if it's an oval, draw a rectangle around that, because we know how to locate. We know how to locate a square like that within our grid, right? And so what I did was locate the outer limits of that circle shape in the floor. Okay, so I've located here a 42-inch. According to our specifications, our coffee table is 42 inches wide by 42 inches deep. So I've located a square that's 42 inches by 42 inches. Now, how do we turn this square into a circle? If you think back to our warm-up exercise where we drew the round shapes, the ellipses, and the circles, if we draw an X or a T through that, we can find points on this square shape where the circle will intersect, right? So we could, once we've drawn the square, we could easily locate those points, okay? And if we connected those, we could locate the center of the circle, right? And if we recall that an X divides that equally as well, that can help us start to locate some of these points. Okay. So what I'm going to do is create a square. So now I'm going to go ahead and find a center. So I can create an X through the square perspective, right? If I create that X, I can find the center.